guys, welcome to Tennessee Readiness. Glad you got to join us today, and we're hoping to show you a little bit about what the store is. Come on inside. Come on in, guys. So, welcome to Tennessee Readiness. Some of you don't know what we're all about. A lot of people think that we are an information center, and we are. We give a lot of information, so don't worry about coming in to get information. We're not a government agency. Don't be afraid to come on in. We are a camping, a hiking, and a survival store. We're a little unique. We are about our locals. We love our tourists, but we keep our prices and our products surrounded around our local community. So we are a little bit different. So let me give you an idea of what we got here. We do a lot of our natural products and our herbals and tinctures and things like that. We try to stay as natural as we possibly can. Nature has provided us a lot of things that are better than some of our pharmaceuticals. Not against the doctors. I just like to try all the naturals first. And we have been successful on what we use. So generally what we carry is things that we have used and have been successful, or we know people that have been using them and have been successful with them. If there's things that you want us to go out and look for, we do that too. So a lot of things to choose from. We've got natural teas, tinctures, things for your aches and pains. Colloidal silver, charcoal, those are always a must-have in our survival bags. And we got stuff for our pets. Our favorite here, because of the aches and pains, is our Real Time. I believe we're the first store that offers this. 9 times out of 10 you had to go to a show to get the Real Time, and we offer discounts on that. Healthy Inside, all of our fire cider, our apple cider vinegar with Mother, and we got stuff for our feet and comfort. So the ideal behind this is to stay healthy the natural way. And we offer classes throughout the years for you, so hopefully we'll be able to cover that on this program later on. It's another really unique product that we carry, Juice Plus. It comes in different components. We have the Orchard Blend, the Vineyard Blend, and the Garden Blend. And the ideal behind it is if you don't eat a lot of your fruits or your vegetables, you can get it in a capsule. So this is like the ultimate thing for survival. So, especially for the people that don't like to eat their fruits and their veggies. And we are a family operated business. My cousin Carrie works with me, so if it's me or Carrie that you'll be dealing with. Let Carrie show you a couple things around the store too.
We have an array of ammunition, everything from 12 gauge to 17 millimeter, and everything in between.
Large varieties of things for your prepping bags, your bug out bags, solar flashlights that come in puck sizes that can minimize down and expand up for larger light. All of these will actually charge anything that's a USB, so like your telephones, you can charge your telephones off of them. Without charging them, they actually get their energy from the light bulbs in the rooms. So that's a nice feature. Large variety of batteries. This is a pretty cool one. A lot of people come in and ask us about bears, what they need for bears. They want bear spray. We do carry bear spray, and at the parks they use the air horns, which are wonderful, and we carry those. But this is my favorite, the sound grenade, and kind of got to watch your ears on this one. Simply, you can use this as a trip line. A bear would be coming at you, or an attacker, and you can pull the pin. That will actually get up to 130 decibels and scare them away. And it's replaceable batteries, so it never goes old. You can just keep replacing the batteries. And it's airport and airline approved. So I love that one. That's something they can't take away from me at the airport. And we've got the whistles and the bells. Those are all handy. Our pepper sprays, different sharpeners. We have a kit that will actually give you ideas on what to do to your bugging out and prepping and survival skills. We do a class in the middle of the years usually on all of these different skills. So that's a fun one. Waterproof notebooks, water purifications, our compasses, our knives, our blankets, you name it, we've got it in all of the different things. And when we say we've got everything, I mean we've got everything, right on down to the female urinal, just in case that time comes that you're gonna need to use it. What else you got there?
Tourniquet. Stop the bleed.
Tourniquets to stop the bleed. We have a full medical supply, all the way down to blood clotting systems for large gunshot wounds, the surgical kits. And no, I am not teaching you how to use these, but in an emergency, we are learning how to do this in the need for survival. And so we do offer everything we can in that area. Masks. These are actually Israeli gas masks. They come with the cartridge. The reason we chose these gas masks are because that is something that they are using on a daily basis. So it is not a prop. It is not something that's a game. These people are using this for their everyday survival, and that's why we chose it. Unique item, VCI gun bearing bag. You can actually put your gun to your size, cut it and seal it on both ends. You can put this under the ground. It will keep every bit of your moisture away from it. If you like to store your gun under your bed and you notice that there's a little bit of pitting or rusting on that gun, this will prevent that from happening. So it's useful, and if you give yourself a little bit of extra room, you can actually open it up and reuse it several times. Paracord. We keep paracord on the foot. It's only 30 cents per foot, so it's pretty cheap and reasonable. And a lot of people don't know about paracord. The strength comes from the inside. There's actually 7 strands inside of a paracord. So if you were ever in an emergency situation, you actually have the ability for several different strings inside of that. Miga is another unique item that we carry. It has several uses. The ideal behind prepping or preparing is that it needs to have more than one use. So you look at this thing and think, what could I do with it? Well, you can cover it up right now and use it as your coronavirus mask, your little, what is that, COVID-19 they're calling it. So you could have a mask. You could use it to cover and hide somewhere with the coloring that you've chosen. And what I like to use this for, is my favorite, is for fishing. So we would pull in the netting here, and you see what I've done here is I've created, see if I can get it lined up right, a quick fishing net. So I would come along and then I could sweep and catch the fish that way. Or I could lay out the sticks on a creek bed and pull them into and make the netting where you can catch fish that way. So you would actually create it with the sticks and your rocks and then shove your fish and things to come into your netted area, and this isn't going to come apart. So it'll keep you cool if you wet it. So I mean, and it just goes on of the different uses you can use with a Shamiga. This is our pride and joy. This is really what we're about, is our long-term food storage. We have a lot of the Wise products, a lot of the Mountain House. We can get the My Patriot, a lot of those kind of meals that you're looking for. A lot of the snacks. We do bulk. I've got lots of bulk in stock right now. And for the people that don't want to buy a whole 50 pounds of something, what we're doing is we're doing kind of a co-op program. So we basically will take that 50 pounds, help break it down into like 5-pound increments. We have put an oxygen absorber in here and we have heat sealed this. So now this product right here can last you 25 to 30 years. It's ready to go. But we carry rice, beans, sugar, you name it, we can get it. Most of it right now. This here is called Harmony House. I love their products. They make it like I do. So if I can't get it and make it myself, I use Harmony House, and the reason being is there's no additives, no preservatives. Wise products, there's a tendency to have more sodium in that, so keep an eye on that when we're thinking about that on your preps. But with this, if it says it's a tomato, the only ingredient in there is tomato. There's nothing added, which is the way to go. And there's a large variety to choose from. You can make different packets. They create kits for you that are already soups or meal planning already made up, or you can take whatever you want and make your own. We carry it in 1 cup servings so that you can come in and try it and see if you like it. And what really sold me on this company is the beans. Their beans are already pre-cooked, so when you go to rehydrate them and recook them, you can make a pot of beans in 15 minutes that tastes like you've been pressure cooking on it all day long. Actually has the thick juices and everything. So where a dried bean is going to take me, like I said, all day long to get it the same way. And their carrots are amazing. They have that garden fresh taste. So that's, like I said, what sold me on this company. Number 10 cans, those are pretty popular. We got a large variety of those still in. And those are already set up just the way they are. If you want to put them on your shelf and store them, they're ready to go for that 25 to 30 years. And we have kits that we're putting together. Let's see if this one has it. Nope, not a good kit. Hang on, we'll go back down here. Hang on, Joe. Yeah. So this is our idea that we're doing right now. You can start out with the basics. We've got beans, rice, oats, and then the ideal behind it is put in your stove, put in your water purifier, put in the equipment that you want to put in it, and you can create your own emergency kit customized to yourself. So that's a neat thing. If you want to make your own, we've got a large variety of the Mylars. Drying, it is the best way to preserve your own food, and we will help show you how to do that. It is $35 for 7 to 10 pounds of food, and it'll take 24 to 48 hours. If it takes the 48 hours, that's 2 days, so it's $35 per day. But it still is a lot cheaper than doing some of your own packing here, and you can actually create your favorite casserole or lasagna or whatever you like that, and we can make that last you that 25-30 years with your recipe, your ingredients. All we're doing is preserving it and making it yours. Here's a good example. This blows people's mind. We did this. This is an ice cream sandwich that is set up, and you can take that on the trail and have a nice snack. So it tastes like ice cream, it looks like ice cream, it still is ice cream. The only thing missing in here is the coldness, but all the flavor and the crunch of it is here. It's just a neat snack to have on the trail. So you can create your own camping food, or you can create your own home food. We are located in the foothills of the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, and we are literally 15 miles north of Gatlinburg in the Cosby, Tennessee area. So we get a lot of questions about our park information, so we usually carry a large variety of park stuff. You can get the starter kits that gives you everything about the trails. We'll help you locate the trails and make a decision on what to do today while you're visiting. We have separate maps, we have a lot of books. If you want to go out, we are literally off of the Appalachian Trail. So you can do day hikes out there. We can help you plan that. There's night hikes you can do. You just have to register with the park when you plan on doing some of those longer hikes like that, just for your safety. I carry wonderful children's books and children items, educational games. This is our favorite, the wild crafting game. Never too late to start teaching your children about wild crafting. This is a wonderful game. It's like doing chutes and ladders. So you go up the mountain to get the berries for Grandma's pie, and along the way you cross over and you collect cards. And the cards are actually plants, and then it'll say, oh, I fell and scraped my knee, what do I do? And so the children start to learn what plants are available in their own backyard. So this is another class that we teach the children, and we teach them by learning how to start learning what's available out there in their own backyard. It'll help them. Camping supplies. So anything from hammocks to your underbedding, your tarps. We have your water carrying system. If you're going rafting in our local area, that's available too. We have the shoes, we have the water bags that everybody forgets to save their phone so that we don't lose that. You forgot the child's life vest. We carry those usually on hand. Another important one for anytime you go out and you're not sure where you're going, we suggest keeping a water filter with you at all times, just as a safety precaution, especially being a prepper. It's important to have good, safe water. So that's a good one for kids. The solar shower, I love this thing. It is set to warm up in the solar, but the cool thing about this one is it actually has a thermometer, so you know what you're getting into before you get into it. I don't know how many of you have ever taken a shower before with one of those, but it's not fun when it's cold. The fishing supplies, you want to go fishing, what do you want to do? We got lots of things to do. Even for the children that just want to play in the water, we carry mini kits so you can put your stuff together. Sleeping bags, air beds, the camper's net mats, your oils for your camping supplies, lots and lots of books, and flashlights, cooking utensils, the camping barbecue sections. Again, for our survivalist, we keep the stove that we like to keep in our kits at all times. Hiking, we carry a large variety of camping sticks and poles and trekkers. Camp chairs are always available. Lots of bags. Medical supplies are an important thing to have. We carry all of the individual items that help you put your own kits together. So we have the kits that are already put together, or you can create or expand on your own kit with these items. We're so glad you joined us today, and we're looking forward to the next several sessions where we can show you about prepping on the dime, and we'll give you classes, and looking forward. Why don't you write us and email us or contact us and let us know what you think and what you'd like to see and do. Sounds like fun. See you soon.